My wife left our daughter mid-cancer treatment to move into an influencer house, then showed up broke when her account got banned. I'm 31 now, and I've been divorced for almost 3 years. Renee and I met in college, married at 24, and had our daughter Nora at 26. When Nora turned 4, she was diagnosed with leukemia. I'll never forget the night Renee sat on the edge of our bed and said, "I can't do this anymore. I'm suffocating." I thought she meant the hospital stress. She meant us. She said she'd been documenting our story online, and her followers were telling her she deserved to live for herself, not be trapped in someone else's tragedy. She called our daughter's cancer someone else's tragedy. I told her we'd get through it together. She shook her head and said, "You don't understand. I have an opportunity. There's a creator house in Austin with 6 other women. They want me." Our daughter was in the middle of chemo, and she was talking about Instagram. She filed for divorce 3 days later. Said she'd send money when she could. She didn't want custody because it would hurt her brand to have a sick kid in her content. She actually said that out loud. 2 weeks later, she packed 2 suitcases full of ring lights and tripods, kissed Nora on the forehead while filming it for a goodbye post, and left. The divorce went fast because she signed everything. She promised video calls with Nora. First few weeks, she'd call for 5 minutes, always with the camera flipped to show herself. Then the calls stopped. She'd text asking for photos of Nora to post, but wouldn't ask how treatment was going. My friend Grant showed me her account one night. Renee had 80,000 followers. She posted videos about healing from toxic relationships and choosing yourself first. One caption said, "Sometimes walking away from what's breaking you is the bravest thing you can do." The comments called her inspiring. She never mentioned she'd walked away from a child fighting for her life. Grant told me the Creator House had a rule: no content about kids, no posting partners, nothing that makes you look unavailable. They wanted single women who sold freedom. Then it was just me and Nora. I was a graphic designer, and my boss let me work remote. I learned to flush her port, hide my face when I cried, and explain why mommy wasn't coming to appointments anymore. Nora asked once if mommy left because she got sick. I held her hand with the IV in it and told her no. "Baby, mommy just got confused." Some nights after chemo, I'd sit in the hallway outside her room and wonder how someone could choose content over their own child. Her parents tried reaching out and got blocked. They helped with bills and stayed with Nora when I worked late. Slowly, Nora stopped asking. After 8 months, she went into remission. I cried harder that day than the day Renee left. Then 2 months ago, someone knocked on my door at 7:30 in the morning. Nora was eating cereal in the kitchen. I opened the door and froze. Renee stood there in sweatpants and an oversized hoodie, no makeup, hair tied back. She looked smaller. "Hey," she said quietly. "Can we talk?" She glanced past me toward the kitchen. "Is that Nora? God, she's gotten so big. Is she okay?" I stepped outside and pulled the door shut behind me. "What are you doing here?" She swallowed hard. "I messed up. I know I did, but I'm ready to fix things. I want to be her mom again." "Her mom?" I repeated. "You mean the person who left her mid-chemo to make TikToks?" Her eyes filled up. "I was manipulated. That house was toxic. They made me believe I had to choose between myself and my family." I looked down and saw her phone in her hand. Screen cracked. Case held together with tape. "What happened to the influencer life?" She bit her lip. "My account got banned. Someone found old posts and reported me for abandonment content. The house kicked me out. I lost all my brand deals." "So you're here because you have nowhere else to go," I said. She reached for my arm. "No, I'm here because I realized you and Nora are what matter. I've changed." I pulled my arm back. "You didn't ask if she's okay. You asked like you were checking on a houseplant." Her face crumpled. "Please, just let me see her. Let me prove I'm different." I shook my head. "She's in remission now. No thanks to you. She's happy. She stopped crying for you a long time ago." Renee started sobbing. "I'm her mother. You can't keep her from me. You gave that up when you chose followers over her." I said, "Don't come back here." I stepped inside and locked the door. She knocked 3 more times. Then her footsteps faded. Through the window, I watched her sit in an old beat-up car for 10 minutes before driving away. Now her family keeps calling me, saying everyone deserves a second chance.